their features. In the client operating system, we see the browser being integrated in with that, and there's some very nice benefits that come to use with that. And the operating system business, we can say with some certainty, is a great business with lots of opportunity. Now that takes me to my first demonstration, which is I want to show a product that we are shipping today. This is a product that's available right now. I'm going to ask Steve Guggenheimer to come up and help me with that. It's a product that fully implements all the common things like tables that are out there, and even does some of this extension that I talked about. So let's go ahead and take a look.
Okay, Bill. Well, as you can see, what I've done is I've brought up the ESPN Sports Zone page so we can see what's going on out in the world of sports today. And one of the things I want to show you in the Internet Explorer 2.0 is compatibility. Compatibility with existing standards. You notice the view is in columns, which is done with HTML tables. So we support all the existing HTML standards, the JPEG, progressive JPEG rendering, news reading and posting. Basically, we allow end users to see pages the way the author's meant for them to be seen. Now, besides just compatibility, there's integration with Windows 95. The Internet Explorer was developed by the Windows 95 team, so it's smoothly integrated. For example, we're all familiar now with shortcuts. And so if I want to read this story, Wednesday by the NBA, the disqualification story, a little later when we're done up here, I can simply click on this link, drag it out to my desktop, and create a shortcut. So later on, I can come back, double-click on that icon, and read the story.
Now that shortcut, you could put it in a folder or send it in a mail message.
That's right. I can put it anywhere I want to, totally integrated with the OS. Now the last thing, you've been talking a little bit about bringing multimedia to the Internet. And so let me show you how we're working with HTML to bring that capability to the Internet now. I want to go to my favorites, and I'm going to bring up a local radio station page.
We show onboard computer synchronization.
You can see here that they've taken advantage of an HTML extension to embed a sound or a WAV file within our background here, or within our page, as well as the capability for inline videos. So now with sounds and videos, I can start to bring the rich multimedia capability to the Internet today.
And we publish those extensions so anybody could implement those.
Those are open extensions that anybody can write to.
Now, one of the things that people like to ask us about is, what about other platforms? What about Windows and Macintosh? And so show me, what are we doing there?
Well, first off, obviously with the new Windows shell we've been working on, we want to extend our capability to all of our products. So you'll see here another computer that we brought up, and as I move forward to the KISW page, it looks and sounds exactly the same. And that's the way it's supposed to be. And it looks the same, but in fact, it's actually our NT machine running the new shell update release. So clearly, we'll make sure that everything we do with our Windows family and our Internet Explorers migrates to what we have.
So the Internet Explorer is built in as part of that shell update release.
That is correct. So let's go on, and I want to show you one more, since compatibility means more than just compatibility with existing standards. It also means compatibility with popular platforms. So here, we'll bring up this machine. You might recognize the toolbar there, Bill. It's one we're quite familiar with. And so you'll notice here again the same page, and I can go ahead and go up to my favorites menu and pull up the ESPN Sports Zone page. So you see we're extending the capability across a wide variety of platforms and across a wide variety of extensions.
So we've got a team that's going to do all our Internet Explorer features on the Macintosh.
That's correct. They're working hard, as you can see here, implementing all the standards we need.
And what do you think we'll charge for that?
Like all the others, nothing.
Okay, well that's quite a deal. We didn't show it, but we also, I know, are working on Windows 3.1, and so that's another platform that the Internet Explorer, with all the kind of extensions we'll talk about, will support. But the next thing I want to show is what comes after Internet Explorer 2.0. And for me, I think actually this is one of the most interesting, probably the most interesting demonstration we're going to show today is how you can take and integrate it in a way that makes looking at local information far, far better, and at the same time makes browsing the web better than it is today, while reducing the number of things that a user has to learn. So let's take a look at it.
That's exactly correct. You know, we worked very hard under Windows 95 to make the end user experience very seamless, whether they were working on the local area network or with their local content. the same time, the internet has a graphical interface that we would like to extend onto what they're doing. So if I get used to browsing the web today and I like that type of graphical interface, we can apply that to the same information or the information on my local area. So if I double click on my computer, you'll notice I bring up a view which I'll call Web View. This allows me to